If you would have asked me, I would have told you. Can't trust our biz. You can't trust our whole crew. Anyway, fire signs. Something coming up. Makes me laugh. But y'all been playing with the fire. Little dingussy on all fronts. I know you're trying to be like sexual and profound and serious and taken serious, and nobody takes you serious. Ooh, I'm about to take my Yuping. My Yuping. My Yusting. Anyway, I got a mess over here. Don't mind me. This is only my only table. Alright, but it's a lovely table. I just got my whole desk over here. So, my herbs from my bestie, the acupuncturist, at L&L Holistic Healing. Get healed. Really? I think it's something you've been missing. I think you've fallen off the tracks. I think you've gone a little haywire, AWOL, wild. And I think it's because you're sensitive. Medicine and coffee. I think you have unresolved trauma. Hey, don't we all? But you guys have been living in it. I feel some of the other signs, not all of them, because earth signs have been sinking in the mud lately. They're figuring it out, but they're sinking in the mud. Y'all been wild, though. Y'all been wild, though, fire signs. And it's like you're feeling your own burn, and then you're denying it. You're denying the burn that your actions are causing you. Will you please stop denying? I'm going to grab these. Oh. This is like... Oh, the Mudras are calling me. We'll see how far we get if we need the Mudras. I hate listening, but so do you. This is doing us all a great justice, isn't it? Or is it an injustice? Probably the latter. Whew. So, y'all have been playing with fire, your own fire, diddling your own twats in a sense. This is like... you have an idea, then you let it go. You get it together, then you fall apart. You're begging for forgiveness. You broke your own heart. That's the rhyme. You feel like you can't end this. You feel stuck, stagnant. The pain is endless. You don't see the hope, but the hope sees you. I can't go any further in this card deck. If you would just relax, if you would just open your eyes, if you would just let go that idea of perfectionism, like you would rise. You think that if something doesn't happen, get fixed, or work the way you say right away on the first try, that's it. You were wrong. It is all over. Nothing is perfect, and you're not either. So stop covering up your own imperfections. That's what's causing you this drama, this trauma, is that you're like, oh, maybe I don't have to tell them. Oh, maybe I don't have to acknowledge this. Oh, maybe if I just run away, it'll go away. But the same problem will follow you. And this is what it is. It will follow you over and over again until you stand up, sit down, and face it. You have to do all of those things. You have to stand up, face it, sit down, think about it, retrace your steps, realize, recognize, where does this pattern come from, and why are you so involved in it, and why are you so afraid to face it, to tell the ones you love even that this is a problem for you. I have a problem. My problem is I'm afraid to trust. I'm afraid of love. I am afraid of myself. I cannot tell people how I really feel because I'm afraid they'll judge me. Well, guess what? If they judge you, they don't love you, honey. Okay? If if they judge you, baby, you see, real love is honest to a fault. And real lovers get mad at themselves from it because most people don't know what honesty is if it hit them in the face and they couldn't face it at all. But you're coming to a point where you're so sick of the fake. You're so sick of the lies, and you keep remembering back to a time when you could have been right if you would have just opened your mouth and done that thing or said that big mistake that you thought was a big mistake, and it didn't have to be. Okay, so this is about facing your truth. This is about, cuddling. Cuddling your pain in a way, cuddling yourself, knowing that you're beautiful. You're beautiful, even if you lose everything that you have right now. You don't have to keep it. On the other side, is balance. If you would just release 2 of those things that you were holding on to, because it's a 4 of materials. All you need is 2. The 2 of materials is much happier and way less desperate. I'll show you the example in this deck. Look at this 4 of materials. I must keep everything I have. It's all mine. Right? That's what I feel from this. And this card is like, I have these 2 things. They're so important to me. I'm going to keep them balanced. That's all I need. So this cloud of, because she has this cloud, this pink cloud overhead, it's almost illusionary. This cloud of bullshit blocking your view because you want to look so extravagant, darling. You want to have it all, but guess what? Less is more at the end of the day. Sometimes, it's like this Empress vibe is trying to hit you, but you can't see it, or you've already denied the Empress, your Empress, internally, in a sense. And it's like you are going through pain over and over again. People are hurting you around you right now because you are hanging out with the wrong people, and you are being asked to come back into yourself, see yourself, be real with yourself. Stop. You're begging to God, and God is not responding because you're not listening. So it's like you can say, God, help me, help me, help me, help me. But you're going to keep running into that brick wall. God's not going to help you. If you would just bag all the way the fuck up, take 10 paces, bag the fuck up, 20 paces, 30, keep backing up. Back up for a second. Stand in the middle of the desert. Stop with the wall. Stop trying to go inside that wall. Is not a door. Hello. Back up. Go stand back in the middle of the desert when you were in the valley of the shadow of death. Go all the way back there. Stand there. Listen to the birds. Close your eyes. Breathe really deep in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Do that a few more times. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale. Now look. Look at your true self. The true reflection. The true reflection of self. And face it. And face it because it's not that bad. Okay? Maybe there's a fox in your midst. Someone, something sly. Someone, something trying to get you to believe them, to do what they... I'm trying to make this tighter. I don't know if this is going to work. Yes, it worked. But now it's weird. Okay. To get you to believe... No, it's not working. What the fuck, monkeys? Okay. I am not a camera stand person, but I have a camera stand. Why do I have this thing? What a waste of my fucking patience. Okay, I'm not a camera stand person. We're going back. Trying to get you to believe them. A fox, right? You are not the same. So, I am not a camera stand person, but I have this camera stand. You are not a insert name, face, person, place, or thing here person, but you have this thing in your life. Like, you don't do drugs, but here are all these drug addicts. Or you don't like the way you feel on drugs, but you keep doing them. Or you don't trust these people, but you sit yourself in the room with them. So, this is about, again, invoking your inner Empress and coming into yourself to see the truth of how you actually feel. and respond accordingly. You maybe went this way. You were sad. You followed your sadness. You're running into the sad wall. But if you would go back to the center, stand up, you would walk towards a door with light. But you have to be honest. The light requires you to tell the truth, even if it hurts, and to listen to the truth pensively. Okay, I have to pick a spirit card for you. These are amazing. I'm amazing. Yeah, this is like a familiar but possessed. Wow. A fire monster on your side while you've been in the graveyard. So, on the spiritual world, I think that you have a familiar. Maybe you see this animal in your dreams. You've been fighting. Oh man, and it's definitely fire. You're running through the chaos, and this wants to say dog, familiar, because that's what it comes up as, has had your back, but you're hurting both of you because it's an animal that wants to be in the light, and you keep walking towards the realms of death. Oh yeah, vigilance. And you're being protected. Oh my gosh. You are a soldier, sure. Maybe a poet. And an archaeologist. Okay, so these are like things. So you have knowledge of, I would say, maps or graphs. You've been trying to work for power, and that's not working for you. There's a lot of pain in that. You want to have right. We're back in the valley, so you're trying to find this freedom. You've been shot at a lot. You've got all these wounds from your past. I don't think you deserve them if you would allow yourself the peace. Yeah, you would no longer be convoluted by these fears. This is like intense because there's a lot of relentless assaults, is what I'm being told to say. You're feeling like people are firing at you over and over again. People who you thought you could trust, who you wanted to trust. But you're being guided and protected from these goblins. But that's only, and as you have to repel them quickly or they will multiply. You have to say no now, or they'll keep coming. Okay? So the more you allow this relentless assault, the less resolve you'll have. As of now, you have, again, I said, a lot of protection, a lot of angelic truth, beloved princess's protection coming through for you. What is this saying? The griffin. Wow. These are all angels. The fairy guide mother. All that glitters. The archon of absolution. But that's if you choose the beloved princess path. I think you're in the goblin's path, and you can tell by how it walks, talks, acts, looks, what it likes, what it doesn't like, what it feeds on. You can tell a goblin from a princess. What's a goon to a goblin? I don't know why I gotta say it, but they all the same. That's what they is. So you just gotta be like the human monk in this instant. Follow the griffin. Stop with the goblin. Stop with the darkness. Comes to turn out, it is not serving you the way you hoped it would, the way you wanted it to. So let's be Let's be honest with ourselves here. I want to be honest with you. That's the only way you're going to get through this. Okay? One more moment. One more moment. My little pony, my little pony. I'm not here to sing. What's a goon to a goblin? Protected, I'm not wanted. What's the number here? 2. Okay. You don't need 100. You don't need 100 human monks or princesses or fairies to follow you into battle. Just need you and one other. 2. So when you pick the path of cover yourself and hide yourself behind a million other soldiers, then you have a million other soldiers' wills in the mix. You need one person you trust. Healing spells and house spells. That's what we're at. So healing. No more stress spell. When you are feeling unwell, stressed, and fatigued, or when you have a chase of the blues, dose yourself with a teaspoon of the following floral essence remedies. For anxiety, it's garlic, rosemary, aspen, periwinkle, lemon balm, white chestnut, and gentian. For depression, try borage, sunflower, larch, chamomile, geranium, yerba santa, black cohosh, lavender, and mustard. For exhaustion, try aloe, yarrow, olive, sweet chestnut. For lethargy, try aloe, thyme, peppermint. Stress, try dill and echinacea, thyme, and mistletoe with lemon balm. And for a blissful bed blessing, in a red cup, mix a half a teaspoon of jasmine oil and a half a teaspoon of rose oil. With a cotton ball, touch it to your clean cotton sheets 7 times from where you rest your head to your feet. 1 for each chakra point, and say aloud, in this bed I show my love. In this bed I share my body. In this bed I give my heart. In this bed we are as one. Here my happiness lies as I give and live in total joy. Blessed be to me and thee. Now lie down and roll around in the bed. After all, that's what it's for. So good luck with your pain and your friends and your lovers who you cannot trust. This keeps coming up over and over again for you, so I hope that you get through this. What is this? Yes, the Vanquisher. Good. If the Vanquisher deals damage, the creature the Vanquisher damages gets destroyed. Do those. Yes! You see? Do those things. You need to work back with nature because there are some evil goblins afoot in your world. And you need to find peace because they're feeding on that stress. So how will you find peace? Go back to those herbal blends. Go back to the woods. Go back and decorate yourself in your own love. Just remember you deserve it. Remember that you deserve peace and truth and honesty. And even if it hurts, stop acting like everything should be perfect all the time. It never will be. The only people who expect perfectionism are very broken and very imperfect. So ease, sure. Sometimes honesty isn't easy though. Ease is nice. Patience is good. Situations occur due to circumstance sometimes though. So be honest with yourself in figuring this out. Take care. Be well. You are loved. Namaste.